So Palantir announced their earnings, and as you can see from the daily chart, the price crashed and it's down roughly 15%, which is a rather large move. In the past year, Palantir has had roughly 40 times in which price has moved more than 5%. So um, it's a very volatile stock. However, it's still up 30% this year. And had you invested $1,000 when it IPO'd back in September of 2020, you would be up roughly $1,300. So with that said, let's zoom out, and then we'll get into the actual results from the quarterly earnings. So again, some major levels: buyer's level at $8, buyer's level at $14. Again, this is the monthly chart. This blue rectangle represents a daily buyer's level at $12. You do have this now, this major support resistance band at $20. All right, so keep that in mind. You also have resistance at $26 and also resistance at $30. So these are the major levels of interest. Scrolling down to the weekly chart, yes, although price is down roughly 15% today, price is still in a nice uptrend, right? If I was to trace it, just big levels, higher highs and high lows. Now the most recent high low coincides with this, again, support resistance band. And so the setup is still valid. If you scroll to the daily chart, you can see how price already hit the top portion of this band, which was recent, April 19th, and then bounced higher, right? Hitting $25, but as you can see to the left, these rejection wicks represents sellers, and so now looking at this candle here, price closed on the lows, so the chart suggests there is more downside risk because the liquidity is at roughly $20, and because price only dipped its toes again in the upper portion of the band, you have some room to the downside within this band for buyers to step in. Now let's actually look at the actual results. Again, the stock is down 15% after the company reported first quarter results, with billings falling below Wall Street expectations. Free cash flow also missed. On the other hand, Palantir beat analyst revenue expectations this quarter. The top line benefited from growing demand from its artificial intelligence platform, U.S. commercial business, and reacceleration in the U.S. government business. Next quarter's revenue guidance also came in higher than Wall Street estimates. Overall, this was a mixed quarter for Palantir. Now, Jim Cramer says that Palantir trades like a game stock. Others on Wall Street think it's just a meme stock, but longer term, I think Palantir has the ability to move higher based on the company being in the AI space. So I do anticipate price moving higher. For those who wanted to get in but haven't because of the sky high price since the lows back in January of last year, this can be an opportunity to go long. Have to keep in mind all-time highs is at $44, so that's only about 100% upside from here. And again, IPO was only about 4 years ago. So that's the latest on Palantir. Use the weakness to get long or add to your position. One thing I want to note is the daily chart. You are supported by this 200-day moving average, which is slowly creeping higher, and eventually we'll get into this support resistance band, which will also then serve as dynamic support. So I think price has some downside protection at about $19. So you got about a $2 window, $2.50 window to kind of play with and to get long. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Please like the video.